Hello everyone, today's tale is called Gym Crush Went Wrong, What Really Happened. Enjoy your viewing and enjoy your meal. I, 24F, has been going to the gym for almost 8 years now and I'm really fit. But for some reason I've always tried to stay away from dating from the gym to avoid any conflict or awkwardness if things didn't work out. Until I started having a crush on a guy from my gym, and it has been going for months now. We always made eye contact and recently he started saying hi to me. Until last week he approached me, and we both ditched our workouts and kept chatting together for like 2 hours. And then he kept offering to give me a ride home and we even ran some errands together and everything was going so well. Then we took each other's number, I went home and texted him and the texting was going well till he randomly ghosted me last Thursday and he hasn't texted back since. I feel so shitty because we go to the gym at the same time usually and I'm worrying about the awkwardness. Should I say hi if I saw him or just pretend that he doesn't exist? And why do you think he did all that just to ghost me in the end? The following tell. One time a girl I met and started talking with suddenly ghosted me just like you're describing. Texted and talked every day for a couple weeks, then suddenly nothing for a whole week. I sent one last message just saying thanks for the chats and I hope she would be well. She replied and it turned out her mom had gotten suddenly ill and required heart surgery. Understandably, she'd forgotten about my last text and hadn't gotten to the point where she was getting back to her everyday life yet. We've been married 9 years now. The point of this is that it's possible he has some legitimate reason to have not messaged you back. Maybe he's just ghosting you, but maybe not. Don't assume he's just being a jerk because you could throw away something with potential unnecessarily. My advice would be to wave if you see him, be cordial, but remember that you'll be just fine without him if he doesn't have a good reason. Don't let him make treating you like this a habit by letting him get away with it if he doesn't. The following tell. I'm a 24-year-old woman and have been going to the gym for nearly 8 years. I've always avoided dating anyone there to prevent awkwardness if things didn't work out. But a few months ago, I developed a crush on a guy at the gym. We exchanged glances for a while, then he started saying hi, and last week he finally approached me. We skipped our workouts and talked for 2 hours. He offered me a ride home, we ran errands together, and everything felt great. We exchanged numbers, texted for a bit, but then he randomly ghosted me last Thursday and hasn't replied since. Now I'm anxious about running into him at the gym. Should I say hi if I see him or act like nothing happened? And why would he go out of his way to connect with me, only to disappear? The following tell. I'm seeing 2 possibilities. One could be that maybe he got bored if you guys' conversations were mostly him asking you a question, you answering and then you asking that same question back. I've talked to some people like this and actually lost interest only because of this one single thing. Mostly because I've felt that they aren't putting any effort into it. Another possibility is that he was expecting you to silently change your plans, especially if the plans you laid out seemed insignificant or not very urgent. In my opinion, that question should almost never be answered literally. Basically, if your plans are not something you absolutely have to do today, then you don't have any plans. That way you're giving him the perfect opportunity to ask for you two to meet. If you said something in the line of, going to do laundry, buy groceries, watch Netflix, then it's over in the minds of many guys. It's basically same as saying, I'm not available to meet today, because I'm doing something I could very well be doing tomorrow instead. This is actually another reason why I've stopped talking to a person. The following tell. It's one of these 4 things. Life hit him in the nuts and he is overwhelmed. Just giving him a, hey, I'm sure life's been busy for you, don't want to distract you from whatever you have going on but I hope everything is okay, may be nice for him to hear. He became more interested in someone else and cut things off in order to focus on them. This would be the right thing for him to do TBH and he probably would not feel the need to say anything since nothing has actually happened between the two of you. If he did say anything it would just make things even more awkward and shut a door of possibility. If he isn't very responsive in person, it's probably this. He found out something about you that he really doesn't like, such as you were with his best friend or that you have an account. He will probably never tell you if this is the reason unless he's just an ass. A lot of polite guys will just try to be nice, not address this and stop pursuing you if they find something early on that's a hard no. He is testing you to see if you even care about his absence and also to see if you're a clingy person and obtain an understanding for how you behave when you don't get the validation or attention you normally expect out of your interactions with him. Asking him the same thing I said in number 1 would give you some insight to this as well, because if this is all it is, there's a good chance he would resume things as they were before once he sees that you care and that you respond to withdrawal with concern instead of hostility. Same thing happened to me, but the other way around. Dated this girl who was a trainer at my local gym. Same thing, we were talking for hours and had pretty good chemistry, making each other laugh. She was the one who texted me first and suggested to meet up, so we went on a date and talked all night about life. Next day she ghosted me and went completely cold. NGL, I couldn't believe it. I confronted her in the gym about it and she said it was because she has problems with herself. It turns out her parents are literal Nazi lunatics who believed that the Third Reich was still alive and hid in the house awaiting its return or something. I could tell she was suffering from this. Well, the vibe was very awkward between us after that for sure. The funny thing about the story is that after this incident everyone thought we had slept with each other. Dudes way buffer than me would come up to me and say, "How'd you do that, man?" And I'd say the truth, nothing happened between us. And they'd think I'd try to be nonchalant and play it down, and then I had that reputation in the gym for a while lol. Thanks for watching, come back again.